all have that voice, that self-talk, that self-dialogue, recognizing that we control that dialogue.
So before we let you go, before we end the meeting for all, is there any advice that you could give to these kids, whether they want to go into film, MMA, wrestling, the military, whatever they want to do?
Well, again, I think finding that thing that you are passionate about, that you care so much about, that you're willing to make some significant sacrifices in your life to accomplish something in that arena is very, very important. We've already talked about having the courage to step up, put yourself out there and pursue that with everything that you have. I think learning this part of it, so much of what we do is right between our ears, learning to control that voice in our head. We all have that voice, that self-talk, that self-dialogue, recognizing that we control that dialogue. That dialogue does not control us. And that voice will say all kinds of crazy things, a lot of things that nobody would probably say to your face in their right mind. So you have to learn that you control that dialogue, and you need to get it saying, put affirmations in there and get it saying all the things that roll off our tongues so easily. So that the two systems, your conscious system and your subconscious system, are saying the same thing and headed in the same direction. That subconscious voice has a tendency to want to undermine our confidence. As bad as that, I call him my crazy roommate, as bad as that crazy roommate can be, learning to control him it takes some practice, like anything else you do as an athlete or whatever it is we're trying to accomplish. It takes a lot of practice and a lot of hard work. Those mental skills are something we have to practice as well. And then shutting out all the haters, all the people that are going to try to criticize, try to drag you down, especially with social media and all the stuff that we're so connected now. And at the same time, we're as isolated as we've ever been. It's a weird dichotomy, but there's always going to be haters. You're never going to hear from the person that's doing more than you are. You're always going to hear from the person that isn't doing as much as you are, because there's a certain amount of envy and jealousy involved in just about everything. It's part of human nature. So learning to block out all those distractions, eliminate all of that nonsense that is not propelling you forward, that's not positive and moving you in the right direction. And that, again, is a huge task, especially nowadays, as connected as we are.